What's going on, you guys? This is the Grownassmentoyz podcast. It's been a good year. I am none other than the real comrade.
I played the 425.
And I'm your boy Marvelous Shots, the Fox.
And this is the Grownassmentoyz podcast. I mean, usually I have something witty to say at this point, but I mean, I feel like y'all done heard all the good stuff, so I'm gonna just say we like family now. We like we cousins, we cousin them. So you address us as cousin them. You know what I'm saying? How was you guys day so far?
Nice and quiet, relaxing. Did a whole lot of cleaning yesterday, boy.
I believe it, bro.
Yes.
What about you, Marvelous?
Same here. Just relaxing, bro. We did a lot of yard work yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
We did like a lot of pulling up weeds and putting down new flowers and putting down new mulch. Bro, I thought this was gonna be maybe like a 3-4 hour job. We was out there about 9 hours, bro.
Yeah. Shout out to all the landscapers, bro. People that do that for a living, man. They be out there.
That ain't me.
Getting that sun to beat you up a little bit, man.
Man, yo, that sun was whooping my ass yesterday.
I'll do it. Yo, so we usually tell you guys to like, subscribe, and comment. But y'all are already doing that, man. When the subs are coming in, we halfway. We almost at the 500 mark. We have 450 right now.
It's amazing.
So when you see this video, it'll probably be a little bit higher than 450, but we want to hit that 500 mark so we can go ahead and give y'all something. So give us a little something, a little nice little thank you. So you guys, I hope you enjoyed the anniversary episode and all of the other wonderful things that we were able to offer you guys so far. We're gonna keep the toy room tours going, man. Like we got a lot of people that we know in this community that are great people, and this gentleman that we're bringing you today, I'm sure you know him already. I mean, everybody kind of knows George. And or you know a George, but you don't know this George, Joe. Like not like that. So I call him Brother George. Some people call him Father George. You know, but it's a gentleman that likes to kit bash and put together so many wonderful toy photography ideas that you wouldn't think of.
And
we have
correct. It's working. Whatever he's doing is working. I checked today just to be accurate with my numbers.
Yeah.
And the guy's 304 fucking followers. 304,000. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah.
Respect on your name. 304K. I said, God. Like,
yeah, man. Look, he done. Look.
Celebrity. He's a celebrity, man.
Bro, I don't get it though, but we're gonna find out.
We're gonna find out. This brother has clearly chosen the red pill. From outside of the Matrix, we have George Butnotwashington.
Yo.
Hey guys, what's up?
What's up, bro? How you doing?
Damn, what an introduction. Thank you.
What's up, brother?
Then you're George.
Yes, sir. I am George, yeah.
There you go,
But
bro.
not Washington.
Butnotwashington, yeah.
Yo, how's your day been, bro?
Good, man. Been busy, a little too busy. I haven't had that much time to make a lot of new content, but hopefully these next couple of weeks are not going to be as busy, so I can get more stuff done.
Yeah.
But good. I'm just tired, man. I started a new workout. I started lifting weights again. I hadn't lifted weights in like a decade, and right now I did leg day yesterday. I could not get up the stairs right now. Like I really struggled. I was holding on to the rail right now as I was walking up, but damn, man, I miss that feeling. But it hurts. It hurts.
No,
nobody likes. Nobody likes.
Yeah,
we
have to be crazy.
We're on the same type of timing right now. Cause I did legs a day before yesterday, and I tried to loosen them up yesterday, but doing the bike. And man, I was in the grocery store.
Sucks.
I was in the grocery store walking like somebody that took care of me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know that feeling.
I'm picking out produce. I'm looking a little zesty as I'm walking away because my legs are sore.
Yeah, with a little waddle.
They got a little sway on it, bro. Like,
yeah,
sword. But yo, man, you've been traveling and doing all kind of stuff, bro. Toys is a part of it, but you have like a whole thing going on, you know, and you go a lot of places to get your figures. What is it like, you know, just doing this at this level? Is there expectation for you to keep the numbers or the views or the likes, or are you just like coasting and you're still having fun?
Man, I'm just having fun. I like coasting. I still don't feel like I have 300,000 followers. Like right now, every time somebody mentions it to me, I'm like, wait, me? Like, I still feel like I have a couple hundred followers. I just can't wrap my head around how many people would actually follow me for the type of random content that I put out there. So it's wild. It's wild because I know my type of content is the weirdest stuff out there. So you know, I would have never expected anybody to actually like it. So it's a surprise for me. It's a really big surprise for me. I do feel the pressure though sometimes because of course you want to keep performing. You want to keep seeing your content reach the right type of people. So sometimes it does get a little frustrating when Instagram is not Instagramming, but you just hang in there and it'll eventually put your content out there one day, you know, so long as you're consistent. But
so I remember the last time you was on I think it was our show or maybe just Conrad's show.
It was, I think I did.
I think it was Conrad's show.
Yeah, and then you was dropping knowledge, you was dropping points.
Yeah.
You was really we were all taking notes. We were all taking notes.
Yeah, I love this. Right now I'm helping my dad with his Instagram, which is totally different from what I do. I mean, he has a different business, so
is he swapping heads too?
No, he's not swapping heads. I'm telling him to do crazy stuff, but he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to try and go to that deep end. But I've been helping him a lot, and I'm surprised, you know, because I'm seeing what I'm telling him to do help him in his own business on Instagram, and it's just weird because it makes me feel like I know something, you know. But I love this platform. I study it all the time. I'm always trying different stuff. That's why you see me sometimes even do stuff that I don't usually do with my own content, and I'm always experimenting. So I always want to see and try to understand how this works. I just for no reason, not even for the purposes of growing. Like I just like it, you know.
That's what's up, man. George, now listen. Let me ask you a question, right?
Mm-hmm.
What is the sauce? Right, give me the secret sauce. Right? Now, let me tell you.
God, I wish I knew.
Updated recipe, though.
Updated recipe. All right.
Because the last recipe you gave us not working no more. Right now.
Yeah, it changed a lot,
bro. Check this out. So. I'm just throw some random names out.
Mm-hmm.
I shoot 1/12 scale figs, right?
Yeah.
And my pictures are pretty good. I'm not the best, but I'm not terrible. I'm not trash.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good. Mm-hmm. All right. You got Kevin, James, Karen, and Amy. Those 4 people. And they shoot 1/12 scale figs as well. But I'm like, damn, how can I find the new people? I'm only seeing these 4. So I say, you know what? I'm going to make a new page, and I'm not going to associate it with me or nothing I got going on. Let me just make a new page. Nobody's going to know it's me.
Okay.
Make that new page, put new content on it, new pictures. I'm shooting fucking Hot Wheels. I don't shoot Hot Wheels on my 1/12 scale page. I shoot figures on that page. Now I'm shooting Hot Wheels. And the moment I make that page, those same 4 fuckers from the 1/12 community is over here liking that picture shot, man. I'm like, what the fuck? I can't escape these guys. I need the new sauce, man. What is it?
So something I've noticed a lot with Instagram lately is you can get stuck in the same place. So you can get stuck with the same audience over and over again and not really get anywhere. But something I notice a lot of people using is, you know, you look at the hashtags, for example. They're all hashtag action figures, hashtag toy photography, hashtag articulated comic book art, you know, a lot of the toy hashtags. And recently in the last year, I've gotten away from that. If you look at on my content and the description that I use, I usually add the toy stuff in the description. So I'll say, hey, you know, this is the Boba Fett figure by SH Figure Arts, The Machinations, right?
Right.
And then in the hashtags, I'll just go hashtag Star Wars, hashtag comic books, hashtag even laser swords sometimes, or hashtag lightsaber, or hashtag,
Something a little bit
you
more
know,
broad.
a little bit more broad. You know, if there's a cat in my picture, you know, sometimes I'll throw in hashtag cat, you know, so that ensures that my content reaches different people. Sometimes for the better, sometimes for the worse. For example, I had my latest Vegeta reel that went absolutely nowhere that I posted 2 days ago. I experimented a little
Talk
bit on
about
it,
that.
and it reached different people, but it didn't reach the right people. You know, so sometimes it won't work. But the way that you reach a lot of new people and you expand your content is you start getting away from what your content actually is, because it's not. You think it's a toy photo. It's not a toy photo. You know, it's an art piece about your character. So yeah, you have to think of it that way, you know. So hashtag art, hashtag artwork, hashtag sketch, hashtag anime sketch, or hashtag anime drawing. Even though it's not a drawing, it's still art, and it's still gonna be, you know, on the same category as an actual drawing. But now you're actually reaching that other audience that you hadn't reached before. So that's something I definitely do with my especially my photos. And the description, I make sure I put the toy stuff. It's an SH Figure Arts. I got it in Japan in my travels in Japan, or whatever. You know, it's my favorite character. A small short description and the hashtags. That's when I go broad. And that's how you reach new audience. You know, I did that. I started doing that in December of last year. You know, and I changed that and I grew 150,000 followers in 2 weeks. So
we definitely gonna try that.
It changed. It changed a lot. It changed my audience. I brought a lot of new different type of people to my follower base. So I had to change a couple stuff and adapt. But yeah, that works. That's one way to reach a new audience. Just don't overdo it like I do sometimes.
Yeah, because
yeah.
I remember I was telling my brothers here that even though we restrict certain people, right, for our own personal reason, we still get associated and we still see their work. It's like, you know, we have like a hella followers, but I feel like we all stuck in the same bubble.
Yeah.
And we keep seeing the person we don't want to see. We keep,
yeah.
You know, it's all the same. And just like what Marvin said, like he trying to figure out, and so me and Conrad trying to figure out how to get out of that.
Yeah.
Oh, another good point about that is who are you following? Because Instagram really cares about the type of content that you look at and the type of content you follow. So if you want to be associated more with people that actually do sketches or art, not just the toy photography world, start following some artists. Start following some people that do sketches. Start commenting on their photos or on their sketches. Start also letting go of some followers that you don't keep up with anymore. Because I know it's very tempting to follow everybody, but you don't talk to everybody. And sometimes you followed somebody 4 years ago that's not even posting or hasn't posted in 2, 3, 4 years.
Oh man.
So you gotta sift through some of the people that you're following in order for the algorithm to kind of determine, you know, where do you fall in the sphere of Instagram. So that's another important point that I just recently discovered, because June was hard. June was hard for my account. I had just come off going up like 20,000 followers in May. So I was really happy, and then June came along, and bam! You know, I think I only went up like 1,000. It was pretty bad, and I changed that. You know, I started letting go of some people that hadn't posted in years. Some people that I don't even either keep up with their content, and vice versa. You know, so or that don't even follow me back. So I started letting go of those people. I started following a lot more artists, sketch artists. Even funny comedians that I like, that sometimes I get inspired from. So I started following that, and Instagram let me go for a couple of weeks. So, you know, that helps a lot too.
That's dope. Now, Instagram has a new feature. Have you tried it yet? When you go to look at the followers, and then so you press
least interactive.
Huh?
Yeah, least interacted. Yeah. I use that a lot in the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, and then it deletes like supposedly like spam pages or robot pages. And
that's the under review, or flagged under review, or something like that.
Yeah. Have you used any of that?
No, because I'm part of there's a meta chat. So Meta sometimes assigns an agent to you, and you talk to the agent and stuff like that. But the agent that was assigned to me, made a group chat with a lot of the creators that she's handling. So we've been in that group chat, and somebody popped that question, that makes a difference, and she said no, it won't actually make a difference to your account. It'll make it a lot easier for you to keep track of who's actually participating in your content, but the algorithm's not going to be like, oh, he doesn't have spam bots anymore, so let's release them. So, and some of those people are do what do you call it? Interact with the content constantly. Because I remember I checked, I was like, who's on there? And there was I think there was like 500 people or something. And I was sifting through the list, and I was seeing some people that actually do comment on my stuff. So it's not always accurate. That's another thing that was told to us. It's not always accurate. So I don't think you should delete them all. I mean, if you want, you could, but I don't think you should.
Nah, I would mess with it. I want to hit 4,800 first.
Yeah. Don't lose followers. Gain them. Yeah.
It's like they're going up and down. Like they're going up, and then they're leaving. The 5 or 6 leave.
Shit, I lost like 10 like yesterday. I was like, what?
Oh no, guys, I lose. I think like about 160 a day. So I'm gaining around 300, 400 a day, and I'm losing like close to 200 a day. It's crazy how many.
We barely get
counts.
5.
Yeah.
A day. 5 people.
Crazy. So what's the best thing that's happened to you this year in terms of toy collecting and just the hobby as a whole?
Those 2 weeks in January that I went up 150,000 followers. I could not believe it. I remember waking up one day and suddenly I was like a 20,000 follower difference. I was like, that's crazy. When is this going to stop? And then it just kept going and just kept going and going and going. I kept posting, and I started thinking, like, I ran out of content. I was like, I need to bring some content from my past, forward, so that I have stuff and take advantage of this. And I started reposting stuff. And that is something that I think changed the way that I use Instagram. I do a lot of reposts from my old content that I did way in the past, and what I've noticed is there's a ton of people that haven't seen, any of the stuff that I posted before.
I don't feel like my stuff is that good it's okay, but I just feel like I'm doing so much better now.
No, but Conrad, sometimes you think that way, because I've thought that way about my own content, where I say, well, I posted a photo, it got 100 likes, maybe it wasn't that good. I posted again, and it happened last week. There's my JoJo and Dragon Ball collab. No, my JoJo and Nintendo collab. It's something that failed when I posted it the first couple of times, and I put so much work into it. And I reposted it last week, and it's at 46,000 likes, the photo carousel. And I gained so many followers from that, and I just couldn't believe it. So reposting, I think it changed my Instagram life, because I'm no longer under the pressure that, hey, I have to, create new stuff like right now. I have to get into the lab and I have to force myself to think about a new idea or what's the next best idea. This kind of like gives me a little bit of a peace that I can just calm down, take it easy, a little bit of a cushion, and that you don't have to post every day.
When you repost, do you delete the original post that it was?
No.
Sometimes the original post is like, yo, it's up there, 300, 400 likes, and then I'm like, I don't want to try that again because I might not hit 400 again or 300.
Don't delete the original. Never delete the original. Sometimes Instagram will bring it back. Like right now, especially, Instagram is sharing a lot of the old stuff. So you never know when it'll start sharing the old stuff again. I still get a lot of likes from really, really old content. So never delete it. Just repost it. Have them both bring you success.
Yeah. Wow. That's crazy. I'm definitely going to try to apply a lot of this, man, because like he was saying up there, it's like when you on the phone, like me, I'm on my account. And I know for certain I blocked this guy, right? But I'm still seeing his shit. And it's almost like
I've been there.
Like, I blocked you. I'm talking to the phone. I blocked you. So it's like, but I just can't escape this person or this group of people. And it's like, you know what? I'll make a new account and maybe that'll help me. Nope. The same people following me over there, and they don't know it's me. This shit is annoying, man. Annoying. I promise you it's annoying.
Yeah, I get that.
But I guess is what George was saying. Like, so we all following pretty much the same people. So if you're following me and I'm following the guy that you blocked, that throws it in there. I'm assuming.
Yeah. Instagram's gonna treat you all the same.
But the problem with that though is, and this is not a bad thing, but I always tell these guys, everybody is everybody's friend. No matter how, everybody's friends with everybody.
Yeah.
So it's like that makes it hard for you to escape that maybe this person was posting something derogatory or negative, but you're cool with this guy and he's cool with this guy, so you block him but you follow him, but he follows him in you still gonna see his shit, and it's annoying, bro.
I see what you mean.
That's the problem though, is like everybody's too friendly. So because of that, you're going to get, like you said, Instagram is going to loop you into one category. So it's a headache, man. But hey, I'll try something, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I just do like start choosing like new followers, and maybe not all at once, but like slowly get like 100 or 150 more in there of just another category, and hopefully Instagram just starts pushing more. So you know how you go into your home screen and it starts like suggesting content,
right?
It'll start suggesting more content based on what you recently followed. So I mean, there are times where I interact with such different content that I no longer even see toy photos, on my home feed, unless it's like Gold Uzaru that posts something, or somebody that I constantly talk to. But it's mostly just art and different stuff. It's all similar categories, but I hardly see any more toy photos anymore on my home feed.
Wow.
So it's a blessing because you get new followers, but it's also a curse because you miss out on a lot of really good content that people are posting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Instagram is legit showing you whatever it wants, bro.
Yeah. Right now it's the Wild West.
Yeah, like there's no I forget you had to pay for
visibility and reach and all that shit.
Boom, there you go. And now it's just all in the same feed, and it show you about maybe 2 or 3 people that you are following, and then 2 or 3 people that you're not. Maybe if you're lucky, then you get an ad of some stuff that's trying to sell you something, and it's just it'll be a while before you see some real content, unless you got, and that's even with notifications on, like from people, because I got like certain people that I have their notifications on, and I can see when they post.
Me too.
So I gotta act on that like immediately because it gets buried, and people don't see your stuff until 2 days, 3 days later.
Yeah.
And it's really interesting.
But also it's kind of annoying because I mean, it's the same people you want to see on your home feed, just don't change their strategy. They stay the same. It's the same hashtags that they always use. It's the same, toy dash whatever hashtags that they're choosing for the day, and it's such great content. Like there's so many toy photographers out there that I look at and I'm like, I wish that I could do stuff like that. Like I wish that could be my content. But a lot of it doesn't really reach that many people because they either don't know how to use Instagram or they don't want to change the current strategy. So
that's the thing. Like, and when I first I think I don't know if I knew you before the Dragon Ball chat or after the Dragon Ball chat. But when I seen your content, I said, man, George reminds me of when I didn't know how to shoot. Not that you don't know how to shoot, but you remind me of that, like a guy that just found another way to be in the room with the same caliber of photographer, And I'm like, bro, he just found a way to like just make it work. Because I saw your old stuff and you were doing like this. I think you had Dragon Ball doing Jordan or something like that. I forget.
Yeah. It was Gogeta and Vegito.
Boom. So you're doing Jordan, the reenaction of the Jordan poster, and I was like, yeah, he found a way to get around it. And then when he started to do the swap thing, I was like, bro, my neck is gonna explode. No Diddy, because this dude is doing stuff you're not supposed to do with these figures.
Yeah, I'm breaking a lot of commandments. I'm breaking a lot of commandments there.
You're just breaking all the rules. And you and Gold Uzaru, I don't know who's worse, but I think that everybody was following you, and it was like, just kit bashing, swapping all the stuff. And I'm like, man, this guy has got a whole community of people just doing the nasty on these figures, bro. And they're not ashamed of it, bro. And I'm like, I don't think I would ever
No, and then they push me on. They send me suggestions like all the time with the craziest stuff. Like that not even I would do. You know, I'm pretty adventurous with my head swaps, but there's some people that are even crazier than me. They're sicker than me. So it's fun. It's fun. I love that. I think that's my favorite part about this. That I find out that there are other sickos like me that I love combining stuff. So that's pretty cool.
The kid in Toy Story.
Oh, Sid, yeah. Everybody would always call me Sid. So when I finally put him on my feet, everybody's like, "It's you, it's your toy." I'm like, "God damn."
George, so the people that don't know who you are and know anything of you, tell the toy community, how long have you been collecting for?
Since the pandemic. So what is that? 5 years now? Yeah, I've been collecting for 5 years.
Ooh, I feel old.
Right.
Yeah.
5 years.
No previous experience with anime before those 5 years, or with toys, or with photography, or videography, or whatever, or anything. I didn't know how to edit. I didn't know how to do anything. I hadn't watched a single piece of anime, so I really started watching anime right before the pandemic. I got into it quickly. Dragon Ball was the only one that I've obviously seen since I was a kid, but everything else, it was completely new to me. I just started One Piece, a couple months ago.
Oh,
so,
One Piece is never ending. Forget it.
Yeah. Hey, I'm already almost 600 episodes in. I've been binging that. I've been binging that in like the last month and a half. I
was done after 30. I was like, nah, I'm good, bro.
Oh man, I love. It's my favorite anime now. I have not finished it yet, but it's so far my favorite one. I love it.
Yo, and I heard he's still having fun to One Piece, bro.
Oh, he still hasn't. I don't even think the writer knows what it's gonna look like or what it is.
Like, what the hell?
I think that's actually true. Like he doesn't. He's still figuring out. So that's gonna be really interesting.
But when he does find it, I wonder what they're gonna do after that.
Yeah, me too, man. It's gonna be an end of an era for me.
Everybody that's talking about One Piece, they're like, "Yo, you got to get into it." I'm like, "Man, how many episodes? It doesn't matter, bro. Just spend it."
Bro, it doesn't matter. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it, man. It's gonna be the best decision of your life.
I'm like, man, I'm not doing that to myself, bro.
Bro, and there's not even that many figures. There are very few figures, so it's a very inexpensive investment at the moment. It's not like Dragon Ball, which is like, it's gonna break the bank.
Hey, George. So now every time I see your page, I always see you have a bunch of different shit. I see Hot Toys, which is that's my love right there. I love Hot Toys.
Yeah,
that's what I collect them. The most. I see tons of that. I see anime. I see all that other stuff. So we've been talking for 27 minutes now. If it's cool with you, like look, the conversation is great. We can do this all night.
Yeah.
But I want to see this toy room tour.
All right.
Everybody else does too. So what we're gonna do now is focus on you. Put the camera all on you. The Grownassmentoyz Toy Room Tour.
I like to play with my toys. I like to play. Like to play with my toys. I like to play. Like to play with my toys. I like to play. Like to play with my toys. I like to play.
There you go.
Okay, awesome. So this is where I do most of my recording. I have my own desk right there. This is where I usually, right now I have it set it up to take photos. So I have this white panel here so that it can reflect light upwards. Right now I'm working on doing a Zoro and Boba Fett head swap. So I have a kind of a mess here because I'm working on some stuff. But this is usually my background for my videos. This is my Figma collection. So I have every Figma that I've collected right here in rows. They're all in boxes still. And I just ran out of space down there, so I just ended up stacking it like that. It doesn't come out in the frame anyways when I'm doing my the videos, so I left it there.
Yo, that second shelf, the red shelf right there, the second one is so expensive, yo. Those figures is and I have them repeated, so I actually have 2 copies of some of them, and I'm actually in most of them, but they're like right behind. So I store stuff in between both sides. Usually the extras are going to be somewhere in there. I do have some Rebel Tech here, the Disney Rebel Tech line. I have it down there. So you can see Buzz, Woody, Winnie the Pooh, Elsa, Mickey Mouse. So yo, that Elsa went up in price like crazy.
Yeah, she did. I bought her right on time. So I have Disney right here. That's most of the Disney stuff that I have here.
Wow.
I have some set pieces up here that make it really easy for me to just get up and grab. And some more back here that are kind of like hidden. I have my Evangelion toys down here because I never use them, so they're just kind of collecting dust back here. But there's not much here in this shelf. Most of the stuff is gonna be in that other room, but this is my theater room, so I have the screen for the theater. I have this is my camera. This is my Sony 7R4. I'm trying to upgrade to the 7R5, but I'll do that later. This is the lens that I use. It's probably overkill for toy photography, but
they look like it's chewed underwater, bro.
Yeah, I use that. My setup for gaming is over here.
Damn.
So I have my computer. I have this big ultra wide monitor. My headphones. Oh, I even have a racing sim, which has nothing to do with toys. But sometimes I pull out the racing sim. Yeah, just I love racing, man. Racing's fun.
Hey George, that red box on the table, ain't that the Scarlet Solo?
Wait, which one? Which? Oh, this one?
Yeah.
It's the Focusrite.
That's what I use too. I got that right now.
I love it, man. It's so good. It's so good. Like it's really good. I even have my microphone set up here too. So man, I'm fully ready to play stuff. Here I have my rig for my camera. So the smooth shots that I get, I use this thing to help me do it. This is the camera I use for reels. It's the Sony S3. I just bought it like a couple months ago, so this is really cool to use. Right now, I have all these boxes here because I'm gonna do head swaps of Bane.
Wow.
So I pulled out all the possibilities that I could think of.
Oh, so you already trying to piss people off, huh?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to piss the people off at DC, so that's gonna be fun. I even threw in Pokemon in there too, so we'll see what happens there. And over here is the rest of my collection. So I don't even know where to start because I have everything kind of littered around. So let's see. I'll start here. This is the first rack, right? Okay. So this is where I have all my Marvel stuff. It's not organized in terms of brands. I organize it in terms of Marvel. I mean, in terms. Yeah. So here I have all my MCU stuff. This is like the Iron Man and whatever character collab that Sentinel does, which is pretty cool. So there's Iron.
So you got them all.
SH Figuarts. I'm still trying to collect more MCU stuff. Down here, I have my Godzilla stuff. So this is Godzilla. Yeah, I think this is all Godzilla. On this side, I have my JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. So
you got them all?
These. I have almost all of them. I still have a couple more to purchase, but I have
pricey too, man. If you don't catch them right,
dude, these are the pricey ones. So these, let me bring it to the light.
Yeah. Yo, question. How fragile are JoJo figures? A lot of people say like the plastic is brittle.
No, they're not fragile.
Okay.
I don't think they're fragile. I mean, I messed up with them a lot, and I don't think they're fragile. So these are limited edition. So they're full of crystals. They have crystals everywhere. Let me see if I can pull this guy out. This guy just came out. He's cool.
Wow.
So you can see he's all bedazzled everywhere.
Oh, okay.
So this one, they only make 150, and this is number 14. I have two of these. So I have that guy, and I have Jolene.
Yeah.
Right here. So those are cool. I like those. Here at the bottom, I didn't know what to do. So I have two 3-0 Transformers and a Hot Toys of Jack Sparrow. So around space there. On this side, I have a random collection of just figures that I found. I have my Star Fox here. I have some Legos I bought in Mexico. I have some Beyblades out that back here too.
Wow.
Which are pretty cool. On this side, I have the big Avas by Dynaction. So right there. And then I think I have a Fallout figure somewhere in the back. I have my statue collection right here.
Wow. So
I just started collecting statues, so there's not a lot. And I have some Hot Toys here. So here would be DC, and then Star Wars, MCU's on the other side. And, I have Batman's bike over here on the side. And Yoda, I think, is down here. Baby Yoda. Grogu.
So you make sure that you get every corner, huh?
Every single corner has to be used. So I have my autographed figures up there. And there too. There's some Funkos right here that I have autographed. Right here's all my DC stuff. Most of it is Mafex, as you can see. I have some Rebel Tech over there. I have a lot of Mesco here, although it's not a lot. It's a good amount. And then when I turn around, you'll see the rest of my library. So this is Dragon Ball, all Dragon Ball, and this is reserved for Dragon Ball. Big toys over here of Dragon Ball, and more Dragon Ball over here too. So everything's organized by character. Goku.
And you got
Vegeta.
doubles or they're all singles?
These are singles. The doubles are back here. So like right here. I have a lot of doubles. I don't even know where they're littered in, but I do have a lot of doubles.
So what made you get doubles? Like, why?
I break them. I break them all the time. So let's say I broke Bardock. Bardock was one of the figures I broke. I broke like 2 different Gokus. I broke a Vegeta. I broke Majin Buu. I almost broke this Vegeta. I almost broke it. I was very close to snapping the wrist.
I know it.
I almost broke this Cell too. So there's a lot of toys that I break.
So, warning to everyone: it's not good to be swapping pieces all crazy.
It is not. It's not. It's a very dangerous thing to do. Swapping pieces, you will end up breaking something.
Yeah.
So down here, I have some Gundam, some metal Gundam that I haven't showed off yet. These 2 are really cool.
And those are the ones that you got to build?
No, these you don't build them, but they're die cast.
Oh, that's nice, bro.
So they are heavy. I plan on showing them on my account one day. I just haven't had the time yet.
Is there a pressure to show? Is there a pressure to show anything stock before you do the kit bash?
No, not really.
Okay.
Yo, I love how organized everything is. Look at this. This is
jump into whatever.
This is beautiful, bro.
So here, I have Star Wars. This is my, they did that special samurai collection.
Yeah.
I have the one that you buy at the store, and then these 4 over here. I love these. These are phenomenal. These are some of my favorite figures. I have the Mafex Star Wars, and the rest are SH figures. I don't have them all, but I'm trying to get them all. These are the Rebel Tech. Right here. I have space for more, but these are just mainly my hero. Spy Family. I think I have them all except for the new version of Anya, but I think my cousin bought it for me.
So have you watched the show?
Yes, I've watched almost every show that I have here.
Is it
except
good?
For Sailor Moon. I have not watched Sailor Moon yet, but I have it.
Is the Spy Family good? Is that a good anime?
It's funny. It's very funny. I would recommend it.
Okay.
I really like it. So Sailor Moon, I have these, but I have not watched the show. I just bought it because
that's Saint Sears, something Saints.
So I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's Saint Sears, I believe. Saint Sears.
And down here I have the.
Oh, you got the Darkwing Duck.
Yeah, Duck. Those are really cool. I have a special Carbonics Mickey, so he's like a diecast robot.
On this side, those action figures?
Yeah.
Yes, these are all action figures.
Yeah, soft goods and all that.
Yeah, all of these are action figures. One Piece is right here. There's not many One Piece figures yet, so I even have extras in the back already. Although I think one of them belongs to my cousin. I have not given it to him yet, but I'll give it to him later. Naruto.
So do you got the One Piece, the movie figures or no?
Yeah.
Yeah. I see them. Never mind.
So there's Naruto here. I have a lot of Naruto extras because I thought I would use them, but they're out back in the back. I have every single figure that's come out from Naruto. Jujutsu Kaisen. I think I'm missing one, but I'm not sure. I haven't watched this anime yet, but it looks cool, so I got it. Same thing for these 3. They looked cool, so I got them. I have not seen Bleach.
Those 3.
I have not seen Bleach yet, but I got these two figures. Wow. And then more SH figure arts down here. Over here, I have the Blue Eyes. I had to get it. I love it. I absolutely love that one. And I was gonna get 3, but it didn't fit in my suitcase.
So I must say, so you're definitely gonna get the Yu-Gi-Oh then, right?
Yes, I 100% am. Rebel Tech is announcing a lot, so I'm gonna start collecting Yu-Gi-Oh now. And see what I come up with that. I have some 3-0 figures over here. I love 3-0, and this is just a Master Chief figure, but it comes with a Warthog. So now, on the other side, there's still room. There's a lot of room over here to grow. Here's Sid, my flag, my emblem, my icon, and Al from the Al's Toy Barn. Master Chief, probably the best figure I've ever had. Another Master Chief, Steve. This is pretty cool because the armor Steve wears is die-cast. And then I have all the Mezco special editions, all the Gomez ones and the new space one that they're doing. So I love Mezco. I think Mezco is one of my favorite brands because they do different stuff. So I always try collecting the special editions.
Whoa.
And then over here,
crazy.
I still have more stuff. So I bought these. I haven't seen the anime. I don't know where it's from, but it looks cool, so I bought it. And I have Harry Potter, Squid Games, Freddie Mercury. I have the Kingdom Hearts figures, Buzz Lightyear.
That Buzz Lightyear, I love that Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah, he's great. I think that's one of the best figures too. Homelander, basketball. That is what I wish there were more figures of. I love basketball, and I just want to do more content with it, but there's not enough figures. Kamen Rider and some random toys here. These two, I don't even know who they are, but I bought them for the suits so that I use it.
So the Kamen Rider, do you pick certain ones that you like, or you just grab whatever?
Certain ones that I like because I haven't seen the show. So the ones that I bought are the ones that I thought, oh, these look cool, and I buy them.
Cool, yeah.
Yeah.
All the Kamen Riders look nice, bro.
Yeah, they all look great. Chester Cheetah. I have some Pokemon over here too. And
that Team Rocket is going for hella money, bro.
Yes, I bought it just in time. I got it pretty cheap actually, and new. So I'm pretty happy with these two. But they're so hard to head swap. They're very difficult to take the heads off. I'm very scared I'm going to break it. I'm scared I'm gonna break it.
Maybe because they're not meant to.
Oh, I broke Yoshi. So Yoshi's broken. I broke his hand and the egg. So I got an extra Yoshi back there somewhere. And then I got these guys.
What do you call those?
I forgot. Let me check. They are the Nendroids.
I used to see those at Best Buy, bro.
I did not think I was gonna like them, but I did, and I bought a lot. So I like collecting these. And it's not often I buy one, but I do buy them every now and then. And turning over here, we have the Avas. So these are some of the coolest figures I've ever seen because they're all die cast, and it's like a different design on the Avas. I love Evangelion, so I try collecting as much as I can. And then these are from 3-0, so these are great too. And then we have the Hot Toys for the MCU.
Crazy.
They're all stored here in no particular order. They're just there hanging around. So, and that's my collection. That's pretty much.
And this is like upstairs in your house, or?
Yeah, this is upstairs. So.
Wow.
The living room is down there.
So how do you decide what you want to buy? Is it really only if it looks cool, or do you have like a system? Like you got to finish up this line before you go to this line?
For Dragon Ball, I have to finish up the line. So that no matter what, I'm gonna buy. I'm always gonna buy Dragon Ball. For JoJo, also JoJo's the other one that I decided that I'm gonna buy everything that comes my way. So for those two, I'm gonna buy everything. For Marvel, it's special. Either I have to really like the character, or I have to have a very specific head swapping ideas. So like the Hulk, for example, I'm not a fan of the Hulk, but I bought him for a very specific head swap. Same thing goes for Star-Lord. I bought him for a head swap. Same thing for Doctor Strange. I bought it for a head swap. So it really depends on whether I really like the character or I have a specific idea Same thing goes for anime. Naruto, I'm collecting everything. One Piece, I'm gonna collect everything because I really like those two, and Jujutsu Kaisen. But for the rest, it really is if I have an idea or not that I want to pull off. So usually a lot of these toys I buy and I only take it out of the box once or twice, and that was it.
Would you recommend anybody collect to the caliber that you're collecting right now?
I mean, if you like it, yeah. I mean, if you enjoy and you want to have these in your collection, then yes, go ahead and do it. But if it's gonna break the bank, or if it's a really irresponsible thing to do in your situation, then you can hold off. I mean, you can wait till later.
So looking at your collection, I noticed that you don't have like third party stuff.
I do. It's just over here somewhere. Let me see.
It's over here somewhere.
So I hide these. I don't like them. There's a lot of third parties that I have, and I don't enjoy them.
Why is that?
I don't know why. They're just loose, I guess. They're not always great. What the heck is this doing here? Okay, there's some stuff I have here that I didn't even... Here's Transformer Woody. Okay, so...
Oh, you had it. That's crazy.
These aren't even like all my toys, because I have more. I also collect Lorcana cards. I also collect Pokemon cards. So I have one binder there, and I have a lot more binders over here.
So do you have like rare Pokemon cards?
Yes, I do. I have a lot.
Like rare ones that's going for hella bread?
Let me see where they are.
They collected. This the final boss right here.
Yeah, I have some that go for like 100 or 200. But I have pages of them. Like these, I love. These are some of my favorite ones that go for a little bit. But I have a lot, they're all divided in different sections and when I bought them and stuff. So I have Pokemon and I have Disney. Disney I love too. So I have a lot of Disney stuff. I also collect Bionicles, but I never show them. I also have a lightsaber collection, but it's not here. The lightsaber collection I have in my office. So I have about probably 16 lightsabers that are all in my office. I have some Marvel Legends that I store up there because I don't really like Marvel Legends. I don't like Black Series either, so I store them up there where I can't see them.
So why get them then? I'm just curious.
I get them for very specific head swaps. One, because I started collecting first Marvel Legends and Black Series before Fig Arts and everything else. So I already had a sizable collection of both of them before I actually started my collection. And the rest have been for head swaps. So
gotcha. Okay.
Or this one. And this one I actually like and I haven't opened yet. So
yeah, that was a good one, yeah.
I also have a Pokeball collection, but it's all in my office. Like those stuff that I like showing off would be at my office.
Oh shit! I thought you was in your office already.
No, I have more toys in my office. I have Funkos there too. I even have like a car collection over here.
Cars.
I have the Master Chief helmet that you get from Halo 3.
Yeah.
Up there, and I have like a giant box full of Bionicles, but I don't know where that went, man.
Yo, I miss when it came out with like exclusive games and you get dope shit with it.
Yeah.
Like Call of Duty, and you get the bomb RC car.
Oh yeah, those are cool.
Like the game, yeah, Halo, and you get the 4 statues.
Oh yeah, I remember those.
Don't do that as much anymore.
Yeah, they don't. I don't know why they don't do special stuff like that anymore.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I can see why
Master Ball also, but the Master Ball is an only limited edition that came out in London. So I had to get this on eBay to get my hands on it.
So that one in the show, that board, you could catch any rare Pokemon, right?
Yeah, you can catch any Pokemon you want with a Master Ball. So I
you
like.
Guys didn't know. I know about Pokemon.
Oh, come on.
You don't like Pokemon?
I don't shoot Pokemon now.
Oh,
I don't have any Pokemon in my collection.
Man, that's such a great show, but they don't make enough figures. At least Fig Arts doesn't. They made
I might get some if somebody was like, "Yo, you want to do a collab with Pokemon?" I might get like 1 or 2 just to do it. But so I'm not a fan.
What's the craziest thing you had to do to get a figure before it was sold out, or before you couldn't? You didn't have another opportunity.
I don't think I'm allowed to say one of them that I just did right now
Oh,
at San Diego
that's right.
Comic
That's
Con. But we did some questionable stuff in order to get my hands on some of the exclusives they were selling. But let's just say I did get them and they're coming my way, even though I
right.
didn't go to Comic Con. So
Gotcha. Gotcha.
that was one, but I can't really talk about that one.
You got a
The other
mule.
ones, well, I mean, there's nothing really crazy. It's just the pricing, man. The pricing it gets insane sometimes.
Do you
Um,
travel to get fixed?
I do. I went to Japan. Every time I go to Japan, I bring back like 3 or 4 suitcases worth of figures.
It's
So
So
cheaper.
is
that's
it
why
cheaper over there?
it's way cheaper, yeah. But
Uh,
sometimes this is the risk that you're gonna take when you go to Japan. That sometimes some stuff in the suitcase is gonna get beat up.
not so bad.
Not everything, but definitely some stuff that does get beat up.
Uh-huh.
But it's a good advantage because you get your hands on stuff before it comes out here. So I got this Luffy in Japan for the day it came out.
Uh-huh.
The
I got it at the Tamashi store.
Wow. Man, bro. I have never seen anything so well put together.
Yeah, it's clean, bro.
I can see why you said you don't like to go look for your stuff because it's stacked so high. It's discouraging.
Yeah.
I think you got a librarian ladder somewhere.
Yeah, I do have a ladder over here on the side.
God.
So if there's something I need to reach or something, I'll just grab my ladder and I'll.
That ladder look like it's lacking, bro. It look like you need a little bit more on that.
I know I need something a little bit more than that.
Yo, that ladder needs some milk.
Yo,
Yeah.
statues are dope, man. Wow.
Yeah, I recently started getting the statues. I think my first one was this guy. I got this guy, and I had to get more.
So that cell that's right under it, he's by himself there. Are you gonna fill up that shelf?
Yeah, I want to fill this one up. I probably want to organize it a little better, but he didn't fit in here anymore, so I threw him down here. So this could potentially be used for more figures if I fill out the other racks. But I like having everything like this, everything in its box, because it feels like a library. You could just come in and just choose whatever you want.
I feel like the thing that you do that most people don't do is that you leave everything in the box. Most people want to display their thing and have it to where they can touch it, but you have everything, pretty much sealed up like a library. The only thing is missing is alphabetical order and stuff. So
yeah, like I'd love to have things out on display. I just don't have the room.
Right.
I don't have the room. Like this is better for me.
Makes sense.
And easier. I mean, you could just have everything like this. Just go in and choose whatever you want. But yeah, I don't really have any crazy stories on getting my toys besides San Diego Comic Con recently. But everything is just I either buy it when I'm there or like I get lucky with a lot of these. I find the people that just got it signed or whatever, and I just buy it. Yeah, and they help me out. So I also went to the grand opening of Nintendo. So I was able to buy a lot of stuff there too when it just opened. So that was cool too. So I get lucky with a lot of the dates when I travel. There we go. Yeah, I thought it was just gonna be like, a couple figures, maybe 20. I remember I had the figures stored in my closet. So I'd walk into my closet, and where my shoes used to be, that's where I started putting the figures, and I put some cool lights there and everything. I remember I bought trunks. I bought trunks in the old, like the first edition trunks. Right. I found them in a flea market. Whoa. And I remember it cost me, I think it was like $80 or something like that because the box was beat up. So I bought it, and I was really proud of that when I said, I'm going to stop here. I had trunks and I had Goku. And I think like I had Jango Fett. So I had those three. I said, this is where it's going to stop. I'm happy. This is great. And then I Google Great Saiyan Man. And I see Great Saiyan Man on Amazon. I'm like, oh, I got to buy that one. I bought it. And then Vegeta. And then the other edition of Goku. And the next thing you know, I have 20. And I run out of space in my closet. So I start putting stuff in the back. So I would put my favorite toys in the front and the other toys that I didn't like in the back. Right. And then I ran out of space there. So I remember my parents were telling me, are you ever going to like do something with the figures or something like that? No, it's just for my collection.
Sure.
And one day I got curious. I opened I used my old Instagram account and I just started posting pictures.
Yeah.
And my first picture was one of Goofy trying to sell off Mickey. So I started unhinged from post number 1.
Yeah.
And I put that up there. I got some follows. My first people, because I would follow toy accounts. I would follow Blue and Good Guy Figure Arts. Those were the first 2 people that I followed, Blue Nimbus and Good Guy Figure Arts. And I started interacting with them. They were really cool people. So that encouraged me to keep posting. And I started posting, and next thing you know, I get Darth Vader, I get some more Star Wars figures, and my Instagram account starts blowing up a little bit. I get to 1,000 followers. Then I got to 10K, and I just kept collecting, and I kept growing and growing, and next thing you know, I'm here. It's crazy. It's a crazy journey. Like I remember when I got to 10K, I was really, really happy. I was like, "This is it! Like I'm a celebrity." Like my thoughts, like I'm a celebrity now. I have 10K people following me. Like this is it. This is my peak. Yeah. And it took me like a year and a half or 2 years to get to 10K. And then next thing you know, it took me another year, 33K, and then the year after that, I was at 100, and then the year after that, I'm here at 300. So it's insane, man. I can't. In my head, can't accept that there are this many people that actually like my content, because it's not like I'm posting, really high quality. Like there's some guy, I think it's Dorco Collectors or Door Collectors or something like that. His content is insane. Like it's so good. It's so high quality. Like, but my content isn't that, it's not that high quality. It's just random stuff that I felt like doing that day, So to me, it's just surprising.
It took me 9 years to get 4K.
4K, but that's still 4K, man. Like that's the thing. A lot of people
compare
themselves. I know, but that's still 4K, dude. That's 4,000. Like imagine meeting 4,000 people in person. Like that's a lot of people that follow you. For what you do. So
hey, George, hey, you know what, man? You know what you sound like. How much money you got? I got $10. You got 10 million. You $10, man. $10, man. You got money.
That's $1 a day.
Well, you put it in that perspective. I get what you're saying.
You got 10 mil. Yo, you want 10 million. I got $10.
Yeah,
I buy a loaf of bread in a carton of eggs. I'm fucking broke. You can buy 1 million of these.
And both break the sweat.
I love your positivity, though, bro. It's
thanks. Well, that's how you gotta think, man. That's what keeps it going. Because if you start like comparing yourself to other people, you burn out. Like, I had an episode last year where I just burnt out in the summer because the summer. Now I know the summer is really slow for me. For people in the bonus program on Instagram, like you get nerfed. Like if you see my content, I'll have barely 2,000 likes, but I'll have like 1,000 shares, and I only got 26,000 reach. But then you look at another guy, and he has like 30 shares, and he already has like 60,000 reach. So in the summer, I get nerfed because I'm part of the bonus program. So there's less people paying for ads. So Instagram doesn't need my account yet until more and more companies pay for ads. That's when I get paid, and that's when my stuff starts getting boosted. So in the summer, it's very slow for me. And I didn't know that last year. So last year when it slowed down, I started posting twice a day, 3 times a day, 4 times a day, just new content over and over and over and over and over again for, I think, 3 months straight. Just new content 4 times a day. And it was like 3 reels and a photo. Every single day except for the weekend, and it was exhausting. I burnt out. I was gaining followers, and I managed to kind of boost my account a little bit there, but it was so tiring. I got to the point where I stopped. I started posting once a week, and fortunately I started doing well with once a week, but man, it's tough when you're comparing yourself and you really want to compete and you get that mindset. Your creativity starts going, even though it's there. You just start getting tired, and you don't feel like it anymore. And I think since then, I'm still affected, because since then, I mean, before I would always be messaging people, interacting with my followers, interacting with my friends. And now it's just, I kind of still get that exhausting feeling, you know, where it's like, I don't want to keep up with all my messages. I don't want to keep up with all my comments and stuff like that. So
I mean, I appreciate you being honest about that, because it is a lot. Some
it's a
people will
lot.
say, some people have put on airs like they actually doing it, but you know, at a certain point, you know, where you're at, it's like, how
Yeah, it's a lot. It's
you
a
just
lot to
work on
keep up with.
it, you know, and you do your best. You know, we know a few people that are up there, not as close to where you are, but you know, like Godo Zaru is really good at. He's really good with talking to people. If you reply to his story, some people just shut that
That
stuff
guy's
off.
great.
They just shut it. They just shut it off altogether. So you can only like it. You can't really comment. You can like and
Yeah.
share, but you can't comment on anything because they don't want to deal with the extra
Yeah.
communication or whatever. But I see a common thread with you and another person, Kai's World, KY's World, or something like that. He
Oh
does.
yeah.
Yeah, that's the homie. So he's growing exponentially, but I see that the variety in both of your accounts are it's a lot of variety. So I see all that stuff in the room that you got there, and I'm like, okay, it's not for nothing. You got hella variety. When you know somebody like myself who will only get like a few figures every now and again, I don't have a lot of variety. I'm not sure if that plays a part in, you know, the consistency, the variety, and then you know you on top of you using different hashtags from everybody else to because it's like you're always gonna get something fresh, you know.
Well, I would comment on that because the common complaint that I'm getting for some reason is that I don't have variety.
Really?
Sometimes I get a comment like, "Oh, you know, all you do is head swaps, man," and they don't know that I post 5 times a week. You know, probably 2 or 1 is a head swap, and the other 3 are just like me showcasing a toy.
Sure.
You know, or doing a random meme. So if anything, I have variety, but even then it's not enough for your followers. You know, it's not enough for some people where they're just like, oh man, you know, when are you going to do something really, really different? You know, so
Right.
I wouldn't really focus on variety. I mean, you can do, look at, for example, Wayne Collectors, right?
Wayne, yeah.
He posts a lot of variety. He has a lot of variety, but a lot of the times, you know, you'll see a lot of Spider-Man, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he'll just keep posting Spider-Man over and over and over again, just different poses, and it works because people like that. People want to see Spider-Man, you know. People want to see cool poses, and he does a great job with cool poses. So what he really focuses on is doing the best he can with the figures that he has,
Sure.
and it works great. You know, a lot of people love it. I love his content. I'm always like, I live on his page because I'm trying to learn to be better at posing. So
it's cool with the posing. I think more what I've seen, you know, as of late, maybe the last few months, I've been looking to him for a lot of toy news, a lot of comparisons. That he wasn't doing stuff before, so now he's in on that, and he'll showcase something. Maybe you had an idea of like how this looks next to this toy, and then he'll show you that, and that's just something that's different. And you know, he lends himself to the community in that way now. When they can be posting something that he wants to post.
Yeah, that too. So I mean, you don't really need much variety. Just have fun, man. Do a good job with what you're doing, and keep it up. Keep improving, and people will notice it, and people will like it. Because at the end of the day, I mean, people follow us because they just want to see toys they don't have. You know,
right.
So you might be looking at your collection and being like, "Oh, it's not like 100 figures, or it's not 200 figures," but somebody else is looking at you and they're saying, "Hey, I don't have any of those figures," you know.
Sure.
But I want to see them. You know, I want to see them in different poses, in different scenarios. You know, so it's for them, it's variety. You know, for you it's maybe stale because you see them every day.
Sure.
But for your followers, no. You know, and especially nowadays when Instagram doesn't really share your stuff to your followers, it's always new people. So I wouldn't be worried about variety, because even when you have variety, you'll get that one damn comment from that one idiot that hasn't seen like any of your content in like weeks, and they'll say, "Oh, it's just the same stuff over and over again," and you're over here, you know, breaking your head doing 5 different types of content, and it's annoying as hell, man. It's really annoying, and it's always the same guys too.
George, question: how you feel about people buying followers? Like, we did a whole show about.
That's not good. Yeah. I first of all, I don't even know how that works.
So the guy had like 1K, and all of a sudden in 2 days he had 7K. Then it jumped to 10K. And he was like, "Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing."
Well, look, I mean, if you look at his content and you look at the number of likes and
It's
watches
shitty.
and stuff like that, and it's crappy, then all right, yeah, something's definitely really fishy there. You know what
38 likes.
I mean? Yeah, that's not gonna get you 6,000, 8,000 followers. You know what I mean? Like, I have to break my freaking back just to get a couple followers.
Yeah,
you
all
know?
of us do. So
So
how so I don't know how they're doing it, but how you feel about people that just like swiping their
I mean, that's
cards just
just
to buy followers?
that
Like,
has
what's
to
the
make you
point?
feel crappy, no? Because I
Yeah.
mean, you have to know you're you might be able to fool other people, but you can't fool yourself. You're gonna sit there at night. You're gonna say like these followers are fake. None of them really like my content. I'm not getting any of this on merit. You know what I mean? So one of the most enjoyable aspects on Instagram is being able to sit back and say the amount of followers that I have is because of my hard work or my stupid creativity or my weirdness. You have that merit to you. So I don't see the point of buying followers.
I
What's
say
the
the
point?
same shit. It's so
Yeah.
fake.
What's the point? So it's just a waste of money. You could have used that money to buy more figures, or to buy an actual hot toy that's going to give you that amount of followers. My Carnage hot toy has probably contributed to about 60,000 followers on my account. The Carnage hot toy.
Wow.
It has, if you rack up the views of all the time that I've put them on my Instagram, I think it's close to 40 million views.
Wow.
One reel got 27 million views. Another one got 10. Another one got 17. And then the rest have a couple million. So
Does that have anything to do with
if you had just used whatever money you spent, I don't even know how much you're charging, like what, $1,000 or something? If you had just used that money to buy a rare toy and you posted it as a reel on your account, you would have gotten real followers on your account, with real numbers on your reels, coming in. So man, I just don't get it. It's just a waste of money.
You think any of that has to do with timing? Like,
What do you mean?
I mean, like, let's say the Carnage thing dropped. Was that close to the time that it was released, or it was out for a while?
It was close to the time it released, but I've been posting Carnage. I just posted him last week, and he's at 100,000 likes.
Okay, never mind.
So it's just it's a good toy that people like to see, that you can post whenever you want, and it's either gonna do well or it's gonna do really, really well.
So you heard it from the man himself. This man got 300,000 subscribers the right way.
Yeah.
You heard from him. He's telling your ass, stop buying figures. I mean, stop buying followers. We know who you are. And it looks weird. Buy figures, don't buy followers. I'm getting that on a t-shirt.
Put that on a t-shirt.
Buy figs, not followers. George, listen, man, we ain't gonna hold you all night, but we really want to say thank you for spending your time.
Thank you for having me.
Bro, it's been a pleasure, man. You've been dropping jewels and dropping gems and giving us game. You gave us game last time and we applied it. We're going to definitely, I know I am definitely apply this time. I'm going to DM you if it don't work though. Try to get some more sauce because you got all the flavor. I need more.
Look, I'm happy to help whenever you guys seek it. That's the thing about me. If somebody asks me, hey, how do I do this? Or can you give me some tips? I will always give it. Either if it's photography tips, or if it's what equipment I'm using, or how do I take my photos, or how do I edit them. I'm always happy to give tips. I think one of the things that I wanted the most when I was growing is tips. And there was a lot of people that were unwilling, to help me out. And that just kind of like, I don't know, it doesn't feel good.
No, it doesn't. I agree.
So I'm always happy to help, guys.
That's what's up. George, listen,
brother George.
Let everyone know where they can find you at. If Instagram, YouTube, whatever you got, just drop your information down, man.
So I have Instagram and TikTok, but I mostly just live on Instagram. I even have YouTube. Yes, I keep forgetting, but I'm always too lazy to grow elsewhere. I tried TikTok for a little bit. For some reason, even though it's the same damn video that I can post on both, and I don't have to do much work. I don't feel it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like Instagram. Instagram is my place. So you can find me on Instagram always. Just shoot me a message. Shoot me a comment. If I don't reply, keep shooting me a comment. Keep shooting me a message, and I will reply. I will see it eventually.
On Instagram is George Butnotwashington, just like that, right?
George Butnotwashington, exactly.
Listen, really quickly before you get up out of here, George, but not Washington. So I'm assuming your first name is George, right?
Yes.
All right.
Yes,
So I get it. You ain't got to finish the story. I got it. I'm George, but not Washington. I like it. That's dope. It's clever, man. It's clever. Listen, though, George, we really appreciate all your time and your jewels and your gems and your game, bro. Again, thank you so much.
Amazing collection.
Sunday with us, bro.
Thank you for having me. I'm always happy to be here, guys. Whenever you guys want me here, I'll be here.
Hey, that's perfect. Again, well, listen. On that note, I'm your boy Marvelous Shots.
Let the 425.
I'm the real comrade.
And that's
and me,
George, but not Washington.
and me,
and me,
George, but not Washington. We appreciate it, baby. Hey. Y'all stay safe, man. We outside. Hey, George, listen before you go. Let me get a dab, man.
So we there you go. Sometimes you gotta start from the bottom to the top. Seasoned dab.
Hey, that's an expensive ass dab, boy. 300,000. 300,000. We outside. Appreciate it.
You outside.
All right.